Hey guys, it's Katniss here, and today I'll be showing you how to make a DIY divider. I'm changing it because it's quite dirty, and I feel that this video would be helpful to you guys wanting to split your tank. And I'm going to be using piping board so that the fish can't see each other through it. This is what it looks like. It has little holes in it so the water can flow through. The things you'll need today are a ruler or measuring tape, sharp scissors, permanent marker, I'm using a green Sharpie, piping board or mesh of your choice, and a shape template to trace off. And you can use media foam or filter foam, it depends on what one you like and what one's available for you. I'm just using a pale yellow colour. So the first thing you need to do is measure. My tank specifications are 42.5 centimeters by 40 centimeters, although in the end I ended up making it a bit shorter because it was slightly off. But yeah, you can always make it smaller, but you can't make it bigger, so if in doubt, just go a few millimeters bigger than you need to. So I am going to put the template shape in the center and trace around it with my Sharpie and then cut it out. I'm using a hexagon because it's really easy and it looks neat and tidy when I finished. So now I'm just going to trace around it like so. Now that it's been traced, you need to get your scissors and cut it. It's helpful sometimes if you fold it in the middle and then cut it, because the piping board is quite hard to cut, it's really stiff as well. So that's what it looks like now. It's cut out now, so you can keep that if you'd like, the cutout to trace off later when you make more dividers. I'm just going to make one today. I'm not keeping mine because I always have the hexagon if I want it. So what we're going to be doing now is attaching the foam. You'd want to cut out foam from the media block that you have, or whatever like kind of type of foam you have. I'm just going to be cutting out on the edges first. So the longer edge, which is going to be along the sides of your tank, needs to have foam glued onto it. You use hot glue to do this. Please be careful with hot glue. I burnt myself and now I have a 1st-degree burn on my finger and it hurts a lot. So in the hexagon, you're going to have your hexagon shape out of foam, but you're going to cut slits on it, so when you have the hexagon ready, it's going to like pop in and it won't fall out. Here are my foam pieces. I'm just going to be attaching them on the side. And what I mean by cutting slits in the hexagon is like about probably half an inch around that. Yeah, and we'd be just putting the hexagon in and then it won't fall out. So yeah. And then it'll fit in nicely. So you just cut along that edge with scissors where I'm showing you with my finger. Also, don't use any other glue apart from hot glue, because the other glues can pretty much what can happen is that the toxins from the glue can go into the water and it can increase ammonia levels and add other toxins that aren't helpful to your fish, and they can be really harmful as well. When you've assembled your divider and glued everything on, here I've shown you how to cut it. Just pop the hexagon in, and you want to make sure that the piping board or the mesh rests really nicely in between the hexagon. And that way the filter current or the fish won't push it out, and if you drop an ornament on it or something, nothing will happen and it will stay nice and snug. When you've got your thing fully assembled, the divider, you should also rinse it and scrub any dirt off it, because I have some paint and dust on mine and it's really not good for your fish to have dirt on your divider. So yeah, that's what it looks like now. And the foam should be a little bit thicker than what I'm showing you now, about that thickness here, this one. And you don't need to cut the foam around the edges, you just glue it straight on with hot glue and let it set for quite a while. You have to hold it up for a long time because since it's really porous, all the glue will like seep through, which is how you can get burnt if you're not careful. So just let it set. Here's my hot glue gun. Keep a few extra sticks handy because it uses quite a lot of glue. And you don't have to glue the hexagon in if you don't want to. That's just optional. I prefer to keep mine not glued in because when it's like able to be taken out, then it's really good because pretty much what you can do is take it out for cleaning and stuff. So now I've put it into my tank when it's finished and all the edges line up nicely. Make sure that your hexagon edges line up as well because if there's any gaps your bettas can actually get through. Mine got through a 2mm gap and they had a big fight, and that's why Galaxy has torn up fins. So decorate your tank however you like, have fun, and remember to drop a like please. It means a lot to me when you guys like and subscribe. And hit that subscribe button. It's red and it says subscribe on it. It's down below. So please click on it. Thanks.